half of the year.
It's the Chiefs and the Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Brandon Garden joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Chiefs in this matchup, and they know that. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not...
And look at this! Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Nixon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Nixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 62 yards. And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. That's complete to Mooney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
first and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes throwing the out route incomplete. That's Richardson. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Check right. Black block. Roll check. Up. 3.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, it shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, they're going to run for it here. Down right around the 25. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Butker's kick here is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kick, defense.
And that flag accepted. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Darnell Mooney with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra play by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
And I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do. Let's just go ahead and play our game. But I think we both know that internally, they're saying we've got to establish we're the team to beat in case we see them again. They did have the touchdown run earlier, but not have to go more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football. Turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now here's Mahomes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And caught by Cooper for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
So we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now a handoff up the middle. Nixon will get this up to about the 44. And quickly they get to the line. On second down, Nixon. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And after the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Nixon. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down now, Nixon. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down the 8-yard line. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. On 1st down, Nixon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Nixon. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Completes this again to Shepard. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly, too.
We're back now in KC. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Nixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll run on first down. Nixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs. That's a pretty good recipe for success.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Nixon. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Nixon. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Nixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 24-17. A minute 55 remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Pass complete to Edwards-Helaire. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Mahomes' throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Mahomes. Pass complete to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes to throw it. Loose inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw there complete to Mooney. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game.
Black one, blue check, opposite, green, click, yellow, click, red.
And this one is right down Broadway. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is